Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
In assist.
Yeah! Goal! Braga! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Sporting Braga gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they've got a throw. Ndiaye. Now, can they get it?
Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Played out wide. Tries to pass it through.
There's the delivery.
Correa.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Wood goes steaming forward. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Sane. Looking for options for movement. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been won straight back. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Closing in on goal. Lima.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He can run onto that. Sporting Braga do have a chance to counter here. Kalulu. And here's Lima. Lima cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Onana. Sané. And that's gone loose. And he's only too happy to take that back. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he's burst through! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Correa. Oh, this is a very good run. And the ball is out of play. And it's Correa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lima. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Sané. Ndiaye with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Goretzka. And he cuts out the supply. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Correa. Nicely weighted ball. Romero is fouled. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Politano. Now it's Lima. Politano gets a good foot in there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Ndiaye. That is good alertness. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That has been cut short. Tapsoba looking to play him in. Out to the left it goes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, what a climb! And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Newcastle got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Lima. Politano. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. There's the shot! And he hits the net! They're level in Rice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very...
And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Correa. Lima does really well to win the ball there. And this is Lukaku. Pinches it off him. Sporting Braga are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Wood. Now it's Dia. Now it's Correa. Goretzka. Lukaku under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Romero kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kivior. Wood might just make this. And this is Lukaku. Oh, Red, nice interception. Wood, looking tidy in possession here. Chukwueze, decent chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Chukwueze actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Sporting Braga with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. David Neres. Newcastle are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting through. Real chance! In he goes again. It's in! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Newcastle take the lead. Now the cross. Kasper Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Buendia. And he'll shoot here! Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 7.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
João Moutinho. Número 20. Número 21.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Luís Soares. Número 14.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now that's well seen too. And it's João Moutinho. Dia! Buendia.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's in on goal! Now there's a fine ball. Now the ball in. Good read, needed to be. Shot at goal! Goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's João Moutinho! Decent hits and on target. All hands on deck for this one. João Moutinho with the short one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Vamos ter 5 minutos de compensação.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Now it's Buendia. Now this could be a chance. We are into overtime. In with the challenge. Now it's Visca. Now it's Ndiaye. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get on the end of this? Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And there goes the final whistle. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvel.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And already we're underway here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected...
Dia! Denied by an instinctive save.
Dia is offering a wry smile there.
Sporting Braga with the corner, they're first. Here's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that is a little undercooked. And here's Correa. Pino. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Dia chasing after it. And it's Sané. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's had a shot! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Yeremy Pino has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Doucouré. Newcastle so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now he's off and running. Now it's Dia. Doucouré. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's worked it through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he is going into that little black book. Onana. And this is Lukaku. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's in a good... And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Politano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that should get the job done. That is ended up in no man's land.
Such good technique.
And here's Lukaku. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Sané thinks about the shot. Now it's Correa. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romero. Now it's Lukaku. Passing is Chris. Can he finish? He's delivered all right!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Newcastle are... He's having a go! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Wood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. Well, played right into his path. And they're back on the ball again. Politano. Ndiaye. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Dia. Oh, what a mistake! Goretzka.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
Well, they've got it again. Lukaku. Now it's Politano. Now it's Lukaku. Politano. Yeremy Pino. Sporting Braga are looking to break at pace. Ndiaye. And it's Sané. Pass is just off target. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Newcastle leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice...
And Sané! Cleared without hesitation. Ball is over the line. Kalulu. Now it's Lukaku. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Wood. Yeremy Pino. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Dia. He's being urged to shoot. Now, who's going to be first to this? Romero. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Defending was strong and firm. Shaw with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lukaku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Goretzka.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Almost an hour gone. And it's Goretzka. And here's Correa. Onana. And it's Doucouré. Now it's Ndiaye.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Really fierce, close defending. Lukaku has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Sane with a real chance here. Sane! Sensational from Sane! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are pulling clear here. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 11.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Número 19.
Nice bit of skill and he's away.
Número 20.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Correa with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
João Moutinho. Now this could be a chance. Oh, super ball. He's a sharp little ball.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Ndiaye. Buendia. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Correa. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifting. Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Dia. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, just skips past his man.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's run loose here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Iago Aspas looks to get on the end of this. And it's been played through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Ndiaye gets through on his own. Decent chance!
Yes! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's...
Chance, surely! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short.
Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Up he goes! No mistake!
And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Newcastle are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. They're good.
Correa! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Neres, he's picked his way through.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Newcastle presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that's that. Newcastle, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, modern centre-backs are judged on their ability to defend. But this guy, Christian Romero, is a player who excels up front too. He loves every opportunity to make a forward run. And even when it comes to set pieces, he'll hang around for minutes thereafter in the hope that he might just get an opportunity. So yes, he's a centre-back, but a very different one.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Correa. Looks a good ball through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Ndiaye. And this is Lukaku. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's away. Spread it left. Koundé deals with that comfortably. And we have our very first corner. Goretzka gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tino. Now it's Dia. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's picked it up out wide. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goretzka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Goretzka has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. Now it's Politano. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Might want to be careful there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely ball and a real chance! Goal! Braga! And it's Braga who take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Lukaku. That is good alertness. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Newcastle finding their passes, and he plays one through. He is, and the shot! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And it's Lukaku. Oh, he's burst through. Sané. Now it's Ndiaye. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's worked it through. Kehrer spots it and intercepts. And here's Politano. And that's gone route one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's come loose. Ndiaye. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Lukaku. No, that's been intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Newcastle come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Newcastle head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Newcastle have the chance to go the other way. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Wood, he's found the way through. Tapsoba defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Ndiaye, looking for the run. Sporting Braga needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Dia!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Great defending, strong and determined. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dia concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Tries to play it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Tomori cuts out the pass. Now it's Ndiaye. Oh, good ball. Lukaku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
Substituição para o Braga. Número 11.
Corner number 2 then.
Número 17. Número 8. Número 4.
Kasper Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence.
Número 25. Número 7. Número 19. João Moutinho. Número 21.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Not the most convincing of passes. Ndiaye given the lift of his goal. Now it's Buendia. Suarez chasing after it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bergwijn. And the finish! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sporting Braga get themselves back into contention. He's tried one! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Shaw. Now it's Luis Suarez. Buendia. Now it's David Neres. Played out towards the right wing. He's on it, can he get away? David Neres! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's got away. Now it's Chukwueze closing in on goal. Romero did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. Koundé attempts a clearance.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And Aspas! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Chukwueze really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Aspas.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
4 extra minutes added on. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Aspas. Thinks about the shot. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.